Hello guys, I'm Mr. Ducker, and we are going to do my favorite YouTuber, Crazy Nate, on YouTube. Let's go to it. Here, we're going to do this one because it's shorter.
This is not a test or checking in with your friends online, and it's far more intense than any video game.
Before we get the show started, there's no hidden Easter eggs in this next video, but what there is hidden is a Amazon gift card for $25. Be the first to find it, and it's yours. The code is on this little spot, and it's only gonna flash for a second, so keep those little eyeballs peeled. Also, if we get this video to 1,000 likes before I finish editing my next video, I'll hide a $50 Amazon gift card. Now let's enjoy the show. What? Woof, 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 woof. Are you ready? Today we're talking about everything you missed in Universal's Illumination movie, The Secret Life of Pets. If you watched the movie, then you got to find out what your pets do while you're gone all day. Now we get to find out what Illumination hid in the movie, hoping you would find it. Let's get started.
I love pets, and he finds Easter eggs. Let's go
We all
watch
know
it.
that Minions are probably Illumination's biggest success, so I guess you could say that hiding a Minion in their movie would be kind of like Pixar hiding the Pizza Planet truck in one of their movies.
Pizza, anyone?
So in The Secret Life of Pets, we find a few hidden Minions. If you look closely at the fridge, you will see a Minion eyeball. And what's that we see right below it? It's a banana.
Banana. Banana.
At the end of the movie, we see Mel wearing a Minion costume for the little party that apparently wasn't a costume party. Awkward.
Welcome, my dogs! Oh, you guys look weird.
Ah, tell it. Yeah.
When Norman the guinea pig finally finds his way home, we don't find just one, but two Minions hanging out on the nightstand. Speaking of Norman,
Hey, guys.
a fun little cameo is that Norman was actually voiced by Chris Renaud, who is the director
I
of
knew
Secret
that.
Life of
I
Pets.
saw in the end credits.
One of the directors. Do you like old video games like, oh, I don't know, Mario? Then you notice when Duke and Max are trying to escape from the flush pets, Duke hits a turtle so hard the turtle bounces around and knocks a bunch of pets out of the way. If you listen closely, he hit so many pets, he got a one-up. A fun little fact about your dog is if it's scooting across the floor like this, it may look funny, yes, and in 70% of the cases, it's totally normal. But if your dog does this quite often, then you might want to talk to your vet because it could be something serious.
What?
If you're a fan of Jurassic Park, like a real fan, then you also saw The Lost World.
Hang on, this is gonna be bad.
You may also feel like this scene here is a little bit familiar. That's because it's a reference to The Lost World. Remember that one scene when they decided to go RVing off a cliff?
Oh my gosh. Oh, holy crap, that's scary.
Now you're John Hammond.
One Easter egg you may have noticed was on the bridge. If you're a fan of Planet of the Apes, you may remember
Hold on,
when
watch
the
the
apes
rest of the
stormed the
video.
bridge trying to get to the forest. That scene at the end looks a lot like this scene, even with the whole bus being flipped over and a bunch of animals crawling over it. Another Minion Easter egg we get to see is from the movie Despicable Me 2. If you remember, Gru went on a nightmare date with
Shannon.
two Zorellas. And when you're going through the streets, we can see on a store window, Zorellas. Even though it's not a restaurant now, it's a shoe store. One Easter egg that I know you saw because so many of you were so excited to tell me that you saw it was on the back of this bus here. We can see a sign for the movie Seeing on the back. You might remember me mentioning Alfred Hitchcock before because he's a famous director back in the day. Well, you can see a poster here on the wall for one of his movies, The Bird, which is probably one of his more famous videos that he's known for. If you ask me, it looks like Sweet Pea here is not only watching the movie, but pretending he is in the movie to have
Oh, fine. He's flying in next to TV.
And now it's time for survey time! Ba-da-ba-ba! What do you think is the best pet of all? A dog or a cat? Or something else? And now it's sponsor time. Not my sponsors, Illumination sponsors.
Because I love ducks, which is I'm
That's
a
right,
duck.
GoPro bought a spot in the movie. Another thing that was in an advertisement was the Xfinity thing on the remote control. And if you have Xfinity, then you might watch MSNBC, or The Tonight Show, or the Saturday Night Live. Or one show I like to watch, America's Got Talent. But if you have Xfinity, really the one thing you probably want to watch a lot of is YouTube. Not sure if YouTube paid to be here or if Secret Life of Pets just knows that's where all the cool people are hanging out. But how is it that this is the top story of the day? Basically what they're saying, it's #1 in trending. Don't even get me started on the trending tab though.
Hey fellas, how's it fella?
Hey, fellas, how's it fella?
Hey fellas, until they ride on a spikes.
Oh my gosh! Look at that fluffy unicorn! He's so
That's an
fluffy,
Easter egg.
I'm gonna die!
Now there are a few Easter eggs in Sing that were from Secret Life of Pets, but we already talked about Sing, so you need to watch the video up there if you want to see what they are. Until next time, let me know what movie you want to talk about next. Subscribe so you don't miss our next adventure. And remember, most importantly of all, gents and gentlettes, share a smile. They are contagious.
Hey, share a smile. They're contagious. Can you imagine a day without smiling? That would be outrageous. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with Crazy Nate. Make sure to leave a thumbs up if he left you feeling great. Have fun and we'll see you next time. And don't forget to subscribe.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you on the next video. Subscribe. Bye. Okay. I'm actually serious. Well, bye.